Jewish community is determined to stay strong. But the attacks in both Britain and Australia mean that is a challenge that continues to grow. Layla Hayes, 5 News.
We will be returning to this story throughout the programme tonight. At 5:30 we'll be getting the latest live from Sydney, and we'll also be talking to a rabbi who was there just last week helping the community arrange the Hanukkah celebrations, which ultimately, of course, ended in tragedy. Let's bring some other headlines tonight. And a court heard the man who ploughed through crowds during Liverpool's Premier League win celebration simply lost his temper. Paul Doyle broke down in tears as the room was shown dashcam footage of him swearing in rage as he accelerated his supporters. Catherine Jacob is outside Liverpool Crown Court for us tonight. Catherine, good evening to you. The footage is really upsetting, isn't it? And far too awful for us to show on the television. But talk us through what you saw and what happened today.
Yes, it was a truly horrifying start to today's proceedings here in Liverpool, as the prosecution showed us graphic dashcam footage from Paul Doyle's Ford Galaxy as he ploughed into more than 100 people during the victory parade on May 26th. There were gasps and sobs in the court here as we watched Doyle, a 54-year-old father of 3, drive at speed using his car as a weapon into the
Being
crowd.
crazy idiots.
Between 5:59 and 6:01
Come back in a minute,
PM,
come
Doyle
back
mowed
in a
down
minute.
person after person, including many children and a 6-month-old baby in a pram. Some bounced off the windscreen and bonnet, and others became trapped under the car. Doyle listening from the dock and weeping at points in court. He could be heard getting more and more enraged in the footage, shouting obscenities and screaming, "Move, move," at fans over and over. Finally, though, the car stopped after one brave man jumped into the back and put it in park. But Paul Doyle continued to press the accelerator pedal, even as the furious crowd surrounded the car.
And is there any indication as to why he did it?
Well, the prosecution said that Doyle was driven by rage. They said the strong sense from the dashcam footage is that the defendant regarded himself as the most important person. Everyone else needed to get out of his way. They added Doyle was not under the influence of drink or drugs and that the car he was driving was in good condition. And they said Paul Doyle just lost his temper in his desire to get where he wanted to get to. He was prepared to cause those in the crowd, even children, serious harm if necessary to achieve his aim of getting through. The truth is as simple as the consequences were awful. They added that Doyle told police in interviews that he stopped the car as soon as he realised he'd hit someone, but the prosecution claimed this was false. And they also read out over an hour of really traumatic victim impact statements. Well, the former Royal